What if I told you the world you know is built on secrets? Secrets so wild they sound like science fiction. Right now, invisible forces of technology are shaping your every move, every thought, every moment. In the next few minutes, I'll reveal 20 tech facts that will shatter what you think is possible. Ready to see the world with new eyes? Let's pull back the curtain. Let's kick things off with a classic. The smartphone in your pocket possesses millions of times more computing power than all of NASA's computers combined when they landed the first humans on the moon. The Apollo Guidance Computer, or AGC, was a marvel for 1969, with a clock speed of just 2 megahertz and about 2 kilobytes of RAM. For comparison, a modern smartphone has a processor running at over 3,000 megahertz and contains gigabytes of RAM. The device you use to scroll social media has more raw power than the entire system that navigated humanity's greatest journey into space. Space-age technology isn't in a distant lab, it's in your pocket. Every single day, humanity uploads over 300 million photos to Facebook alone. That's not including Instagram or Snapchat. That's roughly 3,500 photos uploaded every single second. This constant flood of images represents a monumental shift in how we document our lives. Gone are the days of carefully curated photo albums. Now, our memories exist in a vast, digital cloud, instantly shareable. This has turned everyone with a smartphone into a prolific photographer and historian of their own life, creating a collective visual diary of humanity that grows larger every moment. Have you ever wondered how busy Google actually is? The search giant processes over 100,000 queries every single second. That's more than 8.5 billion searches a day. This is the collective curiosity of the human race funneled through one system. To handle this, Google operates a network of massive data centers around the globe, consuming enough electricity to power a small city. Each search triggers a complex algorithm that sifts through trillions of web pages in a fraction of a second to give you the most relevant answer. It's a feat of engineering so seamless we take it for granted. We use them every day, but where did emojis come from? The very first set was created in 1999 by a Japanese artist named Shigetaka Kurita. His original collection consisted of 176 simple 12 by 12 pixel icons designed to convey information like weather symbols in a compact way. They were basic, black and white, a far cry from the colorful characters we know today. What started as a practical solution in Japan has exploded into a universal visual language. Now, the Unicode Consortium manages over 3,600 official emojis, ensuring they work across all devices and changing how we communicate. The scale of YouTube is almost impossible to comprehend. Every single minute, users around the world collectively watch over 694,000 hours of video. That's the equivalent of watching content non-stop for 79 years, all happening in just 60 seconds. On the other side, creators are uploading more than 500 hours of new video content every minute. This creates a cycle of endless content and consumption. YouTube is no longer just a repository for home videos, it's the world's largest university, a global concert hall, and a launch pad for international careers. In just a few short years, TikTok has completely redefined social media. With over 4.7 billion downloads, it has become a global cultural phenomenon. But what's the secret to its explosive success? It's all in the algorithm. TikTok's For You page is one of the most sophisticated recommendation engines ever built. It learns your preferences with startling accuracy, creating a hyper-personalized feed that is notoriously hard to put down. This has made it a kingmaker in pop culture. A song can go from unknown to a global #1 hit in days just by trending on the platform. Its influence is so profound that competitors have scrambled to copy its format. When you click Buy Now on Amazon, you set in motion a futuristic ballet of humans and machines. Inside its fulfillment centers, Amazon deploys an army of over 750,000 robots. These aren't humanoid robots. The most common are small, orange, wheeled units called Kiva robots. Instead of workers walking miles of aisles, these robots slide under entire shelving units, lift them, and bring them directly to a human employee. This goods-to-person system dramatically increases speed and efficiency, allowing Amazon to process millions of orders a day. This automation is the secret sauce behind Amazon's promise of one-day shipping. The average smartphone user touches their phone over 2,600 times a day. For heavy users, that figure can even double. It's a constant physical connection, highlighting how deeply integrated these devices are in our daily lives. Netflix once offered itself to Blockbuster for $50 million. Blockbuster turned it down, a now infamous business blunder. Today, Netflix is worth over $180 billion, a powerful lesson in adapting to technological change. The first iPhone didn't have copy and paste, video recording, or even picture messaging, but its revolutionary multi-touch interface was so groundbreaking, it set the stage for the modern smartphone era, proving a product doesn't need every feature to change the world. Spotify adds over 100,000 new songs every single day. That's more than one new track every second, a constant torrent of new music from artists all over the globe. Apple AirPods generate more revenue each year than entire companies like Spotify or Twitter. It's a masterclass in ecosystem power, turning a simple accessory into a multi-billion-dollar business. Every Tesla car is connected to the cloud. Data from one Tesla helps improve the self-driving system of every other Tesla. This fleet learning network means every mile driven makes the entire system smarter. AI art tools have created more images in the last year than all human artists in history combined. This incredible scale is reshaping creativity, challenging our very definitions of what it means to be an artist. Let's start with a mind-bending comparison. In certain years, tech giant Samsung has spent more on research and development than NASA's entire annual budget. Think about that. The agency that put humanity on the moon operates with less funding than what one company pours into creating the next generation of consumer electronics. While NASA pioneers space exploration, Samsung's massive R&D budget fuels the relentless pace of innovation in our daily lives, from foldable screens to the advanced semiconductors that power everything. It's a stunning testament to the scale of private sector investment in the tech race. Ever feel like you spend a lot of time gaming? The average gamer spends over 7 hours a week playing. That's an hour a day, every day, like a part-time job where your only goal is to level up. And it's not just teens, the average gamer is now in their mid-30s. This dedicated playtime fuels a global industry worth over $200 billion, eclipsing the movie and music industries combined. You're part of a massive global community, dedicating a significant slice of their lives to interactive entertainment. In digital real estate, location is everything. The most valuable address is cars.com, valued at a staggering $872 million. This valuation, part of a complex corporate deal, reflects the immense power of a premium domain name. Why so valuable? It's a category killer. Short, memorable, and perfectly describes a multi-trillion-dollar industry. For comparison, other blockbuster sales like voice.com for 30 million pale in comparison. It proves a simple web address can be worth more than a fleet of supercars. Next, let's look to the skies. Elon Musk's Starlink is beaming internet from a massive satellite constellation now serving over 2 million users. Unlike traditional satellite internet, Starlink's low Earth orbit approach drastically reduces lag, making it great for video calls and gaming. This is a game changer for people in rural and remote areas, bridging the digital divide for everyone from isolated cabins to entire villages. The ultimate ambition is a seamless global network. Those trains of lights in the night sky, that's the internet being built right above your head. Ever wonder how Google Maps knows about that traffic jam ahead? It's a massive, real-time crowdsourcing project you're part of. Every time you navigate, your phone anonymously sends data about your speed and location to Google's servers. These servers collect millions of these pings from all the other drivers, crunching the data to determine if traffic is flowing freely or at a standstill. This is how it generates those red, yellow, and green lines and can proactively reroute you. You and millions of other drivers are making the system smarter for everyone. That smart speaker in your kitchen isn't just a passive listener, it's an active student. AI assistants like Siri and Alexa are constantly learning from your voice to understand you better. When you issue a command, a snippet of your voice is often sent to the cloud where machine learning models analyze your accent and phrasing. This isn't about spying, it's about training the AI. By analyzing millions of anonymized requests, the AI learns to recognize tricky words in different accents, teaching machines the complexities of human language. From the astronomical budgets of tech giants to the invisible data streams that guide our commutes, the digital world is deeply woven into our lives. These technologies aren't just tools, they're complex systems we all participate in. And that's our deep dive into 20 insane tech facts. Which one of these truly blew your mind? Was it the billion-dollar valuation of a domain name, or how your daily drive helps predict traffic? Let us know in the comments below, and if you think this was wild, make sure you're subscribed because part 2 is going to be even crazier.